Here we are, we're going to review it. Well, I'm going to review it. I'm going to taste it and tell you what I think. And I do want you to know that when I try these whiskeys, I don't go and read anyone else's review. I don't think that would be right. I want to taste it without having any preconceived notions. And I'm going to have to keep talking because this is really hard. I'm going to have to come back. I can't get the wax off the top. Stand by. Took me a second to get it started. Here we go. These wax things are very pretty. It's a very fancy way and very attractive way to seal a bottle. And it's also really annoying to remove, especially if you happen to be a bartender. So all you bartenders out there who have to remove wax seals from your bottles, I'm sorry. Listen to this sound. Ready? Ready? Oh, what a good sound. So here we go. This is the Nestville Single Barrel whiskey, bottled in July of 2020. It is a Slovakian whiskey, and it was $24.99. I am so excited. So here we go. Another great sound. There we go. So here we go. Now, what's the first thing we do? We look at it. Why, hello, whiskey. You're very lovely today. This is kind of an apple cider color. Doesn't really mean anything as far as the quality. I'm just commenting. That's what it looks like. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to nose the whiskey, much like I would a wine. That's lovely. I'm getting, right off the bat, I'm getting dark fruit, raisin, caramel, marshmallow, honey. Of course, there's vanilla. Everything really dark and deep and complex. And that bodes very well for it from the beginning. Now I'm going to break the whiskey with just a little bit of water. And remember, I'm talking half a teaspoon or so. And then I'm going to nose it again. Wow. Now, when I broke the whiskey with that little bit of water, it released these licorice notes. Really, really lovely black licorice notes that sort of rose to the top. And there's still all that dark fruit, raisins. I'm excited about this. Fingers crossed we can add it to our affordable whiskey list. So here we go. I'm going to take a sip and I'm going to hold it in my mouth for 4 or 5 seconds so that I can properly appreciate it. Sláinte. Again, just like the first Nestville that I reviewed, silky smooth in the mouth. The finish is still a little bit short, but it's much more interesting. It's not as woody as their standard Nestville. Ooh, and as it sort of develops, there's an almost floral component to it. There's definitely licorice. There's not a lot of vanilla notes, which is surprising to me. But boy, now I'm telling you, for $24.99, this may be on our list. I'm going to try it one more time just to make sure. Now, I do notice that the beginning of that finish, which is a strange thing to say, I know, but the beginning of the finish has this tiny little flash of spiciness. And that might be attributed to the triticale because it is a hybrid of rye and wheat, but I'm kind of impressed for $24.99. I really dig the aroma on that. That's really, really nice. Now this is an 80 proof product. Again, it's from Slovakia. Now, who would have thought they'd be making nice whiskey in Slovakia? Not that they shouldn't be making nice whiskey. It's just that that's not what you think of. And here again, I'm going to tell you, you gotta reach out and try those products from the craft distillers, because some of them will knock your socks off. Some of them, most of them are going to be somewhere in between and pretty good. And this one, I still got a little bit of the finish lingering. So it's not what I would call a really long finish because it's mostly faded, but it does have a finish and it's pleasant. And I don't have any complaints about this one. Not that I should to call it a good whiskey, but, and see, now I'm just babbling, but I think we can safely add this one to our list of affordable good whiskeys. And let me tell you, you get this for $24.99. You keep it in your liquor cabinet and you have friends come over and you say, hey, you know what I got? I got a really good whiskey from Slovakia. And they're going to go, what? Slovakian whiskey? Oh, come on. And you're going to go, no, really. You teach them how to taste it. You're going to blow their minds because now you know.